So, way back in college, we almost started fighting. Like, we almost, like, legit blow for blow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going crazy. No, I'm sorry.
Hand for hands.
But, we had a few conversations, in-depth conversations, heart-to-heart moments. But this one particular time, and I do not remember what it was about. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember what it was about, but it got heated.
Yeah, it got hot.
It got so heated. And this was when we were still immature.
Like freshman year of college?
Yeah, it was freshman year.
Yeah.
It was at my apartment. No, it was sophomore year. Because it was at my apartment, right?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't let you leave.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't let you leave.
She was toxic, bro.
I was very toxic, you guys.
Very.
I can admit that now.
Now
I can admit that.
Ain't that how it usually work, you guys? Wow.
I don't know where the toxicity came from. But from my viewpoint, I didn't see it as toxic. So let's explain the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So it had to be late. Because we had classes basically I had classes all day.
Like afternoonish.
Yeah. So we were having a conversation about something. More than likely, it was probably something that I didn't do or did do. Excuse me. And the conversation had got so heated to where Josiah wanted to leave the room. Usually, I'm the one that tries to leave or shuts down, but this time Josiah was trying to leave. So my small behind tail was standing in front of the door saying, "You're not leaving. You're not leaving." I basically was kidnapping him. I said, "You're not leaving. Where are you trying to go? You're not leaving." And he kept saying, like, "Bro, move. Get out the way. Like, move." Like, he was trying to restrain himself from putting his hands on me. And I was like, "No." And this is me thinking, I know he's not going to put his hands on me. Like, no. Never.
And what did I do?
He moved me out the way, you guys.
Yeah.
And I was so stuck. I said,
she was shocked.
Did you really just put your hands on me?
Okay, bet. I'm like, bro, shut up. Like, you didn't want to get out of the way. I'm not going to keep saying, move, get out of the way. Like, bro, well, I'm going to go sit down on the couch, sit on the bed, wherever it was in the room. Like, sit there.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
That's what she wanted.
I said, no, you can sit down on the bed. There's no point in you leaving.
So, what you going to leave for? Where you going to go?
Yeah.
There's no point. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't know. I wish I remember what it was, like, we was arguing about. But it got to the point, like, I'm going to keep repeating myself. You keep repeating yourself. You don't want to hear where I'm coming from. I know where you're coming from, but it's not making sense. And you don't want to explain where you're coming from. So it's like, I'm going to just leave, bro. Like, ain't no point in me being here. I'm going to just go back to my place and chill, probably get on the game, watch some TV or whatever anyways. So, yeah. We was literally like...
Yeah, he just moved me out the way. And me being emotional and dramatic, I was like, did you really just put your hands on me? And he was like, dude, I moved you out the way. Like, I really wanted to punch you.
Yeah.
Wait, did you punch something or you just left? I think you just left.
No, I just left.
Yeah.
That's a different time I punched something.
Yeah. But, yeah, you moved me out the way. And I was like, don't you ever put your hands on me.
Bro, this is what I'm talking. This is my problem, right? Hear me out now. This is my problem, yo. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta be careful when you picking your partners, okay? Because that is a problem. Like, how you gonna be mad because somebody's trying to be the bigger person to leave the situation, and then you box them in? So when they choose to remove you out the way so they can leave, see, I always do you want nothing, like, yo. And I'm saying
I did not say that. I did not say that though. I did not say that. I said you the one that said don't walk away from a conversation. You don't want me walking away and you're trying to walk away.
That's right. Yeah. You threw my words back at me.
Yeah, I did.
Fair.
And I said you're the one that's trying to walk away when we're
enough.
still trying to have the conversation. There's no resolution to the conversation. There's no conclusion, and you're trying to leave. So no, I'm not gonna move. And then he moved me, and I said, "Did you really just put your hands on me? Don't ever put your hands on me." Da, da, da. And then you was like, "Yeah," you was like, "All I did was move you out the way." Like, And he threw my weight in my face. He said, "Your butt's so big. All I had to do was do that."
Like,
and that's
literally,
literally all he did.
I was like, man, watch out. She's so, I'm dramatic.
I did not do that.
I was dramatic. I'm like, bro, like,
I did not do that.
Get out the way. It was at a point of conversation where, where y'all arguing and then nobody have nothing left to say.
Yeah.
And it's just quiet. Like, I'm not finna just sit there in the silence. And then as soon as you get on your phone, I'll be pissed off because now the conversation ain't concluded. There's nothing. It's like, no, I'm just gonna go. Like, there's no point. So.
And then, did you end up leaving?
Yeah, I left.
You left for like 5 minutes.
No, I left. And then you had called me or something. And I was like, bro, I'm not coming back.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was saying it was dark. Yeah,
because it was like the evening time anyways.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we was out here for a good minute.
I was like, exactly. Like class was over kind of early afternoon, and at this point it was like the evening time, getting into like the evening time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we didn't eat dinner together.
No. That's why I was like, bro, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I went to bed hungry.
I went back and ate some noodles. I'm like, bro, that's back when I started the noodles and the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, hey, it is what it is. Like
yeah.
So we wasn't like boxing, but it was like.
But I wasn't. What's crazy is that situation. I wasn't even scared that you would hit me.
Exactly.
It was the situation where you had punched the wall.
Yeah.
That's what scared me because I saw your strength a little bit because you had did to the wall in one punch, but you weren't that mad.
No.
You weren't that mad, and you still did damage to a wall. So I was like, you got it. I'm gonna just go ahead.
But I ain't been that mad in a minute. Well, that's been
good,
that
though.
way in a minute. That's good. No, the last time I was that mad. No, the last time I was truly mad was in not this apartment, but the old apartment that we just moved out of. Yeah, I made a hole in the wall.
You made a hole.
Yeah.
What was that one about?
I don't even know. I can't even think of it.
Like, I feel like those kind of situations is probably something that I said that triggered you that I didn't know was a trigger.
Well, kind of. Most of the time when those situations happen, it's because either something was done that, like you said, triggered, or something wasn't done that was needed, and you said, I don't see the need to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
And then half the time, if I get mad about something, it's because a conversation wasn't had that needed to be had.
Mm-hmm.
And when I try to have the conversation, I kind of got a door slammed in my face kind of scenario, verbally or whatever the case may be. Because physically, anybody slamming doors. And then again, exactly. Then it builds up and builds up and builds up. Then it comes to a head, and now we're trying to talk about it now. Now everybody's emotions is all out there. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But I do want to point out, it's kind of funny how all these altercations, let's call it that, happen, but we don't even remember why it happened. So I want to point that out because you got to be careful and be mindful of that. Like, the repercussions, the consequences are what's going to stick. Mm-hmm. The flare-ups is what you're going to remember. Mm-hmm. The actual topic of why these things happen, you really going to remember that? So you really need to think, is it even worth it, taking it to that extent? Sometimes it is better to just leave the conversation alone or pick the right time, pick and choose your battles.
Yeah, and that's what I was communicating in college to him. Like, sometimes we just need to walk away, or you are going... Or stop the conversation and start it back up, because you are going to get the shutdown, or you're going to get the sassy attitude.
That was a cop out for her. Don't even say her. That's why she's smiling. That was a cop out because she just didn't want to.
It was a cop out, but at the same time, it was to prevent that.
That was a good piece of advice that she learned, but she didn't utilize. She used that as a cop out.
Yes, so, I agree with that as well.
Yeah,
I was still young.
Be careful, guys. Be careful. Love my wife, but be careful.
Be careful. Because he could have hit me, but he didn't.
Could have.
I know there's times where I've actually hit you.
Yes.
But not out of anger.
I don't know that.
What you mean? What do you mean? Don't sit there in silence.
I'm trying to think. Have you ever hit me out of anger? I don't know.
Not when we're having a conversation.
I don't think so.
But I was just saying, I hit you.
I mean, yeah. Had to fight all my life. Look at me. Look in these eyes. Tell me you don't see pain. tribulations, trials.
Boy, stop.
Nah.
You love it here.
But
Tell them
blink
you love
twice.
it here. Tell them now.
Blink twice. I love it.
You love it here.
Sure.
Tell them.
I love it here.
All right, let me fix your shirt.
Ain't man. I changed straight.
Sorry.
But yeah, we just wanted to come out here, let y'all know what it is. We had we was just randomly talking to something and it popped up in her head, so we want to talk about it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this would be like a vulnerable piece that probably a lot of people would not expect from us. But I feel like all relationships have had that testing point.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
Low key, around that time is when we started boxing each other.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I was like, yo, we get some gloves. You gonna hold these mitts. And I was not like training, like no normal, like tap. I was,
Y'all, he was really hitting me. And like, I would get so upset that I would say, I'm done. And then he would ask, no,
hold him past,
what if you're really in the fight? You can't just stop.
I was like, because part of it was like, hey, you need to learn to defend yourself. You're already smaller stature, you know, you need to know how to maneuver, you need to know how to And the other half was like, yeah, you talking crazy, hold the pads. Hold the pads, let's go.
Yeah,
so,
we had gotten the gym too.
Yep, was in the gym.
Consistent in the gym and
2
boxing.
weeks.
It was longer than 2 weeks, babe.
Maybe.
We had a routine.
Maybe a month.
I know, because my booty was getting bigger. Gotta get back on it.
Like, I literally have a whole gym here. Built it out. Everything. Has she been in it? Has she lifted a weight?
Yes.
Once.
More than once. Like 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, y'all take it easy. Y'all hit us up if y'all need something, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got the Instagram. Y'all got our email. You know, talk to us. We talk back. Keep that chatter going. But at the end of the day, keep God first. Love yourself. Love your family.
Yes.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.